Recently, a Resident Evil cosplayer from London was mistaken for an active shooter and tackled to the ground and arrested. Resident Evil cosplayers be normal for 10 seconds challenge. Impossible. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am ML, also known as 𝙁𝙗𝘉 or also known as Ashley Graham. Today, honestly, for a Resident Evil video, I just couldn't resist putting on my Ashley cosplay. Even for a non-Resident Evil one, I feel like I just have to be her at all times. Before we jump into the video, I just wanted to quickly share with you this perfume that I was gifted by Steel Butterfly Healing. It is so cute. It's called 𝙁𝙗𝙉𝘿. It is this little rollable perfume, and in the actual bottle is these rose quartz pieces, and the rollable of the actual perfume is a piece of rose quartz, which I think is so cute. You can use this rollable applicator to put this on your pressure points like your wrist or your neck. Formula is vegan and it lasts for about 4 hours. It smells absolutely divine. I absolutely love this perfume so much. It is the perfect size for stuffing into your bag if you're going to work, or if you are someone who goes to a lot of cons, this is the perfect size to take with you in your case. Or if you're going on holiday and you don't want to bring like a whole atomizer spray bottle, this is perfect for doing all of that with. These are all handmade, and just a side note, the people that make them are really, really lovely as well. The scent of this one is floral and sweet. It's something I would actually wear daily, and I genuinely really like this perfume. If you would like one of your own, I will leave a link to their website in the description. If you use the code eeloftheworld10, you will get 10% off. Thank you so much to Steel Butterfly Healing for gifting me this perfume, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. You didn't skip it, right? So very recently there was a Resident Evil cosplayer who was mistaken for an active shooter and who was arrested in London. This video is going to be covering all of the topics because so much has been unfolding since I went on holiday and I came back, and I feel like this case is still kind of developing, so like maybe after this video there will be more information that I didn't even cover in here. We will just have to wait and see. On the 30th of August 2025, police were called near Stamford Bridge, Chelsea's FC stadium in London. Thousands of football fans were leaving the area when people spotted a teenager in a ballistic helmet, gas mask and tactical vest, all whilst carrying what looked like to be a gun. Police rushed to the scene, spotted the boy, tackled him to the ground, and he was arrested on suspicion of carrying imitation firearms. Now, I don't know about you, but suspicion of carrying imitation firearms. I don't think there was a suspicion. I think he was actually just carrying them. Now, this was pretty big all over Facebook, all over TikTok, all over Instagram. If you were a Resident Evil person in the UK, you would have definitely seen this somewhere because it was just inescapable. It turns out this boy was just 16 years old and he was cosplaying Hunk on his way to a Comic-Con. For those of you who don't know, this is Hunk. I feel like the whole situation is just really weird because he would have had to come out of his house all dressed up like that, like his parents didn't stop him, no one said anything, and he got really far because he like got to Chelsea like as he was traveling. There was multiple people calling the police saying, there is this guy, we've seen him, he's dressed like this, someone come do something, he looks very dangerous.
Hello, police, what's the emergency? Hi guys, I'm sure it's nothing, but there's a guy walking out the front of Chelsea and Westminster Hospital with in full tactical gear and a gun on his hip, and he's absolutely not a police officer. He's got a gun in a holster on his hip, and he's in full tactical gear with a face mask on.
Get the firearm safe! Do not move! Met control, we've had to intervene due to crowd risk. Mel is detained.
Yeah, control, one male stopped.
Do not move!
I feel really sorry for him. He's only 16, like he's young. It's a very stupid thing to do. I certainly would not recommend. A lot of the comments as well were like, oh well, he had like a bright orange tip, that shows that it's fake. Although yes, an orange tip is meant to show that the gun is fake, and that is the purpose of having an orange tip on your weapons. If you are going to a con and you're bringing a gun, please make sure it has an orange tip. You do not want to get in trouble with the law. The sad truth of the matter is there is so much going on in the UK right now that it's really difficult to tell what is normal and what isn't, and this isn't exactly like a normal common occurrence, so I don't think anyone seeing this just walk down the road is not within their rights to be like, this is really strange, maybe we should tell someone. Personally, I always think it's better to be safe than sorry. You really don't know. Also, I'm sure a lot of people already know this, but in the UK we don't really tend to just have guns. Like, of course you can have a gun license and there are some people that do have them, but it's not like America where just everyone has them. Like, it's very, very controlled, it's very, very strict. It's not normal to see someone with a gun just out, and whenever you do, it's usually like a farmer on their farm or like armed police. What I'm trying to say is the average person does not just have a gun, especially one that looks like this. And that's just for real guns. This was an imitation gun. In the UK, carrying imitation firearms in public is illegal unless you have a reasonable excuse. And walking through a busy football crowd in tactical gear definitely didn't count. The teenager admitted the offence and has now been referred to the youth offending team, meaning he will likely face a caution or community programme rather than full prosecution. Another quick note on his gun as well. He was carrying a replica MP5. Originally it had bright safety colours, but according to reports it had been painted black, making it look almost identical to the real thing. In a lot of the pictures that they use of him in the news articles, you can see him standing posed with his gun with the orange tip on it. However, in the footage of him like walking around, you can't really tell if it's there or not, and it doesn't actually say, so it's unclear whether he painted over the orange tip or if he did have the orange tip. We just don't know. This is not an isolated incident either. I don't know how many people remember, but not too long ago, another person was arrested on the Elizabeth line for a really similar incident when they were dressed as, I think it was like a Call of Duty something, and he was like this, aiming at the trains. Like, why? I mean, in this instance, at least it was a child, and, you know, you can use the excuse of, well, they're a child, they're stupid. Like, everyone's stupid as a child. We all do stupid things. The Elizabeth line one, however, was a grown man.
What the fuck is going on, bro? What's going on, bro? It don't make no sense. I don't know what's going on. What is the theme today, bro? Am I about to get hemmed off? Wallahi, if he tries to kill me, I'm gonna kill him first as well, bro. I can't lie. Bro, he's with it. He's with it. He's with it. What's he with, though? What's he with? I don't get it. Man, tell me. Am I Eminem first? I might have to M him first, you know. Wallahi, my man's moving like he's on COD and that. This guy is tweaking out, bro. Hey, man, this guy just tweaking, bro. Wallahi, if I'm coming like some loading screen. This guy's taps. May Allah help him, man.
To an extent, most cosplayers, if you're cosplaying from something like Resident Evil or one of these video games, you've most likely had some kind of incident involving a prop. A couple of years ago, me and a friend of mine were on the way to a con, and I was dressed as Ashley and he was dressed as 𝙁𝙄𝙉𝘍, and that was because he was just doing her nails and taking her shopping, and that's why Ashley was kidnapped. There was nothing bad happening to her. That was the little fantasy we decided to have for them. Anyway, we were on TfL, we were on the DLR, and it was Canning Town Station, and a man who worked for TfL ran at us at full speed, and we panicked, and we were like, oh my god, what have we done? Didn't think anything of it. And I think as soon as we started talking, this guy saw that we were not a threat. What had happened is my friend had a little knife on his shoulder, and he just kind of forgot about it while we were traveling, and in all fairness, we all just kind of did, and it's really, really silly. We should have noticed that it was there, but I think we were just all dressed up and we didn't, it didn't occur to anyone that there is a knife on his shoulder, a fake one, mind you. For context as well, his character had like a beret. There was an Israel-Palestine march on the same day, and in hindsight, he looked a little bit like an IDF soldier. It was just really quickly resolved, and he took the knife off and put it away. But that could have ended in a whole different way, because what if the TFL guy wasn't so nice? Or in another sense, what if someone saw my friend dressed like that and thought he was mocking the situation and actually dressing as an IDF member and did something really nasty to him? Basically, this could have ended in a really bad way, so I'm really thankful that it didn't. However, since then, we've never done that again, and we really learned from it. I think one of the issues that does arise with the cosplay hobby as a whole is it is just a little bit of a Wild West. There are no concrete laws or concrete rules in place, and it is still relatively new to the media, and a lot of like forum posts and like things like that. And even in one of the official news outlets, someone was like, to anyone that's played this game, you will know that he clearly was cosplaying as Hunk. No, if I saw that coming towards me, I also would be really scared. I don't think anyone knows what is a hunk. As someone who's been doing this a very long time, my advice to you would be, if you have a firearm, an imitation firearm, not a real one, make sure that it does have an orange tip on it, because that is really, really, really important. Don't have it out as you're traveling, especially if you're wearing a cosplay like this in general, like this kind of tactical gear. It is not the thing to be traveling around in. Just put it on when you get there, or like have half of it off, like make it really clear that it's a costume. Anything, knives, sword, whatever it may be, keep them covered, keep them concealed, keep them away. You don't need to be traveling in public whipping about your sword, like come on now. I'm interested in what you think though. Do you think this was handled okay? Do you think the police overreacted? What are your thoughts and feelings about this situation? If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We are super close to 100,000 subscribers. I really want to meet it so we can get the play button. Please help me make it happen. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!